Alright, we are live. Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson, and this is TGO Wyoming. On the move, live again. Okay, now we're back. Sorry, apparently I was on Wi-Fi, and very poor connection at the house, and then trying to switch over to 3G did not work very well, so I had to reconnect. Not that anybody's watching at this moment anyway, but if you're watching the recorded version of this, then you'll be like, okay, that makes so much more sense. I understand what happened now. But yeah, so Roger and I just pulled out of the driveway, which I did a substantial amount of work on over the weekend. Namely, I tore out a fence, like completely tore out a fence, and replaced it with a temporary contractor's, safety fence. And I am going to basically expand my driveway by a substantial amount, about 6 feet. And that'll allow me to pull the Suburban in straight, have better parking for the camper. I do have to transplant my rhubarb plant to another part of the yard, so hopefully it'll survive the transplant, because, man, that's one heck of a good rhubarb plant. And from there, I'll try to get my hands on a little bit of road base and throw that down, so that way I have a really good parking surface. Of course, pull all the weeds, get everything cleaned up, and then build an actual fence to replace my temporary one. Isn't that right, buddy? Did you lose your truck? There's your truck. Sorry, Roger lost his truck. But, yeah, it was quite the project. Part of this project was that I had an old trailer, an old home-built trailer. I did not build it. That I got for $50 like 5 or 6 years ago. The story behind that was my neighbor Dan found a compressor, an air compressor that he really wanted. And the gentleman selling the air compressor said that the deal was that if you want the compressor, you take the trailer with it. Of course, no tags, no title, no nothing. So he wanted $100 for the compressor and trailer. Dan only wanted the compressor. I thought I could use the trailer. We split the difference. $50 later, I have a good, solid, sturdy little trailer, which had a bent tongue. And I'd never used it. And I had every intention of getting, an oxyacetylene torch and cutting the tongue off and welding on a new bracket and putting on a new tongue and a new connection point. And I never bought my torch or my welder. I still haven't. I need to. It's on the list of things that I want. Of course, other things like a 2x72 belt grinder and a forge are a little bit more important. So, yeah, no welder yet for me. But I gave away the trailer on Facebook, and I just posted on Classifieds, Casper Classifieds, Casper Man Cave. And Man Cave dings me on Facebook Messenger and says, hey, can I come take a look at it? Like, absolutely. And he's like 5 minutes away. Really, literally 5 minutes away. He lives like 10 blocks away from me. It's ridiculous. And he is going to use that trailer to go down to Missouri to pick up a lathe and a mill from Grizzly, which I thought was really freaking cool. Turns out he's a amateur gunsmith, just like I'm an amateur bladesmith. Well, I'm not a bladesmith, I'm a knife maker. You're alright, bud. Hey, you need... Sorry, taking care of the kiddo. Gotta get him a Kleenex. Tissue? Wipe your nose. Okay. Yep. So, yeah, he's going to haul it all the way down to Missouri. Just needs a little bit of work. We talked about how the best way to cut the tongue off would be, and ended up chatting about guns and fly fishing and machining and welding and all sorts of other fun stuff. And if I help him move his lathe and his mill into the house, I get to use his mill for a little bit, get to try it out. So, good deal. You meet some really good people sometimes, man, and the connections just roll in just right. So that was pretty awesome. I got rid of the trailer and all the junk that was piled in the trailer. I gave it away for free with the stipulation that whoever took it had to take all the junk that was on it. So, yeah, what a stipulation there, if you ask me. But, yeah, no more trailer. It's awesome. Just over and done with. Don't have to worry about it. It's solid and golden. And so now I can work on the camper. And of course, now there's issues with the camper too. Well, not really issues with the camper. There's issues with the Land Cruiser and the wiring. So whatever brilliant individual decided to do the wiring for the trailer on the Land Cruiser, I don't think they did it right. Why? Because it doesn't work. And the trailer, the camper, the pop-up camper always worked with the Trailblazer when Cheryl had it. And of course the RAV4, A, can't pull it, B, has no way to pull it, has no trailer hitch mount, so no wiring. So I got to call Doyle Johnson's today and ask him how much it would be to install the trailer lights, because I did some preliminary test work last night. I got working on it, and we're going to stop for this little kid to go through. So it's nice to see a kid out riding his bike and riding responsibly. That was pretty cool. But yeah, went through, did the wiring, and of course all the color codes are a little bit different. But kind of sorted out what was the brake lights, what was supposed to be the turn signals. The turn signals were wired into each other for some reason. I am not entirely sure why. But yeah, none of it works. None of it works, and we are going camping on Friday. We are leaving Friday for the Bighorns. I have to have this done. So I am not an electrician. I have a basic understanding of electrical principles. You know, I understand resistors and capacitors and, you know, basic wiring diagrams from all my ham radio stuff, but trying to figure out exactly what on earth is going on with the Land Cruiser and do diagnostics, no, not happening. I'm gonna call for help. You know, and could probably figure it out if I had the time. Don't have the time. Got to get this done. Got to get it done now. There's way too much going on before this trip. You know, I mean, it was a hugely busy weekend trying to get the basement clean, work on that fence, make up the parking, get rid of the trailer, work on the Land Cruiser. You know, I've got another knife design just sitting in the drawer on my workbench that I haven't been able to cut out. I've got the blade steel for it. I got the steel stock. Just don't have time to sit down and lay it out. So I get cutting. It's been crazy. But we're almost here at daycare. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys have found this video entertaining and or educational. At least probably entertaining. I don't know how much education I actually threw out there today. But if you do, let me know in the comment box below. And of course, you can always subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. And if you are a subscriber, thanks for being one. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Ta-da! Of course, if you want to help out the channel, give me a thumbs up on this video if you like it. Give me a thumbs down on this video if you didn't like it. And of course, you can always follow me on all the different social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, Instagram being the most awesome. So check out tgowyoming.com. Actually, don't check it out. It's really not very good right now. So just don't do it. Don't do it. I haven't added enough content lately. It's been a little busy. Haven't had a lot of time to sit down in front of the computer. Obviously, why the original On the Move episode is not airing this morning, and I'm doing a live feed. So I kind of like the live feed, though. It's fun. It's, you know, the quality is not as good as recording with the GoPro, because, I mean, let's face it, my little Z2E is nowhere near GoPro. I mean, it's all blown out over here. Blown out highlights. Yeah, GoPro would have definition on that, but whatever. Alrighty, well, I think that's it. Thanks again for watching. As always, stay safe, shoot straight, and I'll see you next time.